Oh, brother, here we go again. Honestly, I didn't want to make this video because I didn't want to give this content creator any sort of attention. Plus, I don't feel really good right now. But shit, content is content. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Content is content. It is what it is. And the content creator I'm talking about is none other than the self-proclaimed god of gacha, Tuhu. This guy is he's just out of control. Okay? He's out of control. If you say something he disagrees with, bro just crashes out. Like, if you were to ask me who is the embodiment of crashing out, it's this guy. He is the embodiment of crashing out. Now, I did make one video reacting to one of his videos, and that was like 7 months ago. Okay, 7 months ago, and that video was about him pretty much crashing out over a tweet made by Ryugu. And the tweet was literally him saying, oh, Genshin isn't trying anymore when it comes to, you know, splash arts and etc. They're just not trying anymore. He made like what? I think a 23-minute video, I forgot, but he made a long ass video shit talking him over a small tweet. Small tweet. And I was like, there's no way this guy is actually doing this. So therefore I made a video and I put this CC is extremely toxic, because he is. He is a toxic content creator. And I tried to be respectful and very, you know, constructive in this video. I didn't insult his appearance because that's what everybody's doing. But I didn't insult his appearance. Didn't talk about the body pillows. None of that. I think I did. I forgot. But I was just staying on topic throughout the entirety of the video. You guys can check it out if you want. But that was the only time I ever reacted to one of his videos. And ever since then, never watched any of his videos. Sometimes I would mention it whenever I'm talking about gacha addicts, but other than that, never made a video about this content creator ever again, because he's just not worth my time. But bro, listen, in like my Discord, people were telling me, yo, Faros, Tuhu's talking shit about you. I go on Twitter, this is what I see. I ain't gonna lie, this shit had me dying. But this was like on October 30th. He said, hey, that's what I call St. Tontas, Tectone, Faros, Glaive Kyo, Itoma, Captain Cadmus. Who else did I forget? Just showing a bunch of rats, pretty much calling me a rat. I don't know what I did to be called a rat, but according to the gacha god himself, I am a rat. When I first saw this, I was like, I don't really fucking care, man. It was posted on October 30th. No one really cares. I mean, his reputation is already cooked. So I was like, yeah, I don't care. But then I come over here on the channel. This morning, somebody told me, yo, Faros, the god of gacha made a video and you're in that video. And I'm like, oh, brother, here we go again, man. And then I see this and I see my face in the thumbnail. I'm like, all right, let's see what this video is about. It's the same fucking shit, guys. Nothing changed. It's the same shit, but the difference is he just put in more CCs in the video. And that's one thing I noticed. It's like the more he progresses through this whole delusional gacha take series, he's gonna sprinkle in more CCs for just no fucking reason, just to get more clicks. Because at first it started off with Tectone, and then it went on over to St. Tontas, and then it went on over to Ethan, right? Because you guys can see he started shit talking Ethan as well. It went on over to Ethan, and then it went on over to Styx, and then went on over to Gacha Smack, and then it went on over to, you guys can see Mr. Pokey here. Who else? We got Captain Cabinets here. We got Glaive Kyo involved here, and then he put Jade Lee. Like, the fact that you put this creator in there as well, like, bro, I don't really watch her videos. I only watched one, which was like the 2.8 main quest. I didn't watch the whole thing, but she's a pretty chill CC. I've never seen her in any sort of drama. So I was like, it's really weird for you to put her in the thumbnail. And I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys some context when it comes to how Jade Lee is involved in this. So she posted this, right? She posted this saying, feeling a bit overwhelmed with how many, bro, get the fuck out of here. With how many exciting new games are coming out. I can only play so many at once. She's currently playing Genshin, Love and Deep Space, Wuthering Waves, Chaos Zero Nightmare, Honkai Star Rail, Doing Out Abyss, and then she's catching a break for Zillion Zone Zero, Reverse 1999, Infinity Nikki, 3 Star, Cookie Run Kingdom, and she wants to play PGR, Ananta, Neverness to Everness, Where It Wins Me, Silver Palace, and etc. This is his response to like all she's saying is, bro, there's so many games I want to try out, but right now I'm currently playing these games. And this is what he says as a response. Days since a big gacha CC claims they can't play as many gachas as they want when it's their literal job to play gacha, zero. And someone responded with, they have a life unlike you who keeps gooning to your body pillow and plays 16 gachas every day. That's why you don't have money and beg others for it, retard. And he says Tectone ain't gonna let you move into his frat house either, little pup, but I keep trying to suck his dick like usual. So he doesn't even deny what this person is saying. Doesn't even deny it, bro. It's like you're literally trying to start beef with anybody. Anybody. You like as soon as he lays his eyes on you, bro is gonna take your tweet, make a video, crash out about it. What the fuck? Now, you guys can see, boom. I'm gonna go back here.
Was pretty extreme.
Real quick.
That doesn't change the fact that Styx here in this situation comes off as your stereotypical, ignorant, stupid, retarded American talking about shit he has no idea about.
If you guys want context, just watch the video. I'm not gonna waste my time.
And just injecting his own high horse moral dog shit into the whole thing.
Moral dog shit. You are the last person on planet Earth to talk about morals when you main 13 gacha games, brother. You main 15 gacha games. You are the same person that said, hold on, let me switch my screen here. My name is Tuhu, and I'm the god of gacha. You're the same person that's constantly doing that. You are the same guy who begged another content creator to watch your videos of you shitting on other CCs just so that you can get views. You can't sit here and talk about morals. You can't sit here and talk about other people trying to take the moral high ground when this is what you do in every fucking video. All you do is self-promote yourself. You put down creators and you lift yourself up. That's what you do. You put other creators down and lift yourself up. You take what they say, blow it out of proportion, throw insults, call CCs rats. Come on, man.
How much of that did he do back in the MMO space, I wonder? And don't even get me started on the rats. They'll get their own video, hopefully.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my own videos soon, but once again, and let me know in the comment section down below, guys, what makes me a rat? I'm interested. I'm curious to find out, how am I a rat? How? How exactly am I a rat? I have takes that you disagree with? That's what makes me a rat? Seriously? And this part of the video, it really just shows that bro is just doing this just to rage bait. I'm not even joking, he really is. Because when you see the title for this video, it says, do gacha content creators even play enough gacha? And for the thumbnail, it says, do they even play? Pretty much implying that in order for people to take you seriously, you have to play a certain amount of gacha games. You have to play a certain amount of gacha games that you pretty much know what the fuck you're talking about. If you're not playing 15 gacha games like him, nobody should take you seriously. If you're not playing 20 gacha games like the gacha god himself, you're a fraud, you're a rat. But this part over here pretty much just proves that this video was just fucking pointless because he acknowledges that it just doesn't fucking matter. Watch.
Gacha streamers and YouTubers don't know as much as you think they should about gacha. You can make content out of games that you don't fully understand. Not like there's a law forbidding that or anything. You don't need to play double-digit gachas like I do just to get a sense for how gacha games work, right? Sure, you're right about those things.
So what's the point of this fucking video? You acknowledge that you don't need to play a certain amount of gacha games to understand how things work. I don't need to play 15 gacha games to say that Mavuika and Silily in one banner is predatory. I don't need to play 15 gacha games to understand how negative status works. I don't need to play 15 gacha games to understand how the elemental reaction works in Genshin Impact.
Obviously, you don't have to play double-digit gacha games like I do, or play so much gacha to the point where
Backpedaling. Backpedaling. That's all he does. Backpedaling. Makes a video on a topic that's pointless. And then once you watch like what? Once you're like 16 minutes in the video, then he's like, "Oh yeah, everything I just said here, like the whole like, you have to play multiple gacha games, it doesn't really matter to be honest." And you guys are right about that.
you fall asleep playing them after coming home from work. But there's a reason why that still matters. Actually, there's a short-term reason and a long-term one. The short-term reason is because if you have more content creators who know the genre that they are making a living off of, you have more community leaders who can course correct a
Community leaders. What is this? Is this a fucking cult? Community leaders. Like, oh my goodness, bro.
potential narrative that's gone astray.
Isn't that already happening? Do you know how many narratives are being pushed when it comes to Wua? How much misinformation is being spread about Wua? And CC's like Glaive Kyo have to correct the misinfo. CC's like Saint have to correct the misinformation. Why is bro pretending like CC's aren't correcting misinformation on a daily basis? Why is bro pretending that CC's aren't stopping these narratives from these false narratives from spreading? Why is he pretending that is not happening right now? You know why? Because he doesn't like us. It's really that fucking simple. Notice how he's showing content creators that are not even in the fucking thumbnail. Content creators that he's never had an issue with. Notice that. And look at the content creators he's going to show in the next few seconds here.
Leaders
Watch.
who can course correct a potential narrative that's gone astray. They can use their influence to put people back onto the right path instead of going off the deep end, chasing after batshit insane takes or agendas being pushed by people who care for nothing more than their own gains.
First of all, the clip that you used here, this is under a video of me watching the 3.0 T's and talking about the characters. What the fuck does this have anything to do with the video? Bro just went to my channel and say, yeah, let me see. Yeah, let's just take this video right here. Yes, let's take this video. I'm gonna put this in the video. I don't care. Bro didn't even proofread he didn't even proof watch his video. Proof watch is not a thing, but hey, shit, I made it up. He didn't even proofread through the video. He's like, yeah, man, I'm just gonna put this clip with Faros of him reacting to Lahiroy characters. What the fuck are we even doing? But like I said, he's pretty much saying that, oh, this matters because we need content creators who know what they're talking about so that whenever narratives are being, whenever an agenda is being pushed, these creators can put these people in their place. Brother, that's already fucking happening. And you already showed content creators who are doing it. Glaive Kyo. Who else?
Instead of going off the deep end.
Saint. And sometimes me. You guys remember the Zani incident? How there was a bunch of misinformation being spread when people were saying that Zani can inflict spectral frazzle. You guys remember that, right? And then I made a video. I can show you guys the video right now. It's gonna be a long scroll, but let's see here. The whole Zani incident, and a lot of people were getting mad at me. Look at this. Zani is way more restrictive than you think. Zani's full kit is here, and it confirms everything I said. A lot of misinformation being spread about Zani when people were saying she can inflict spectral frazzle. Faros, you're doom posting. Lo and behold, she can't inflict spectral frazzle. You're only saying this, and the only reason why this video is here is because you have an issue with us. You have a serious problem. We're living rent-free in your head. I don't know what we did to you. I don't know, not even me. I don't know what I did to you. To the point where you put me in this shit for no fucking reason. I don't know.
My look inside, right? It's some ass retarded take that gets spread around like Captain Cabinet spreads her legs for St. Tontus, or was it Itoma? Same difference.
This is the way he talks about other creators, and he gets shocked whenever a creator makes a video reacting to him. If this is how you're gonna talk about other people, don't be a pussy and a bitch when they react to your video and they put you in your place. Because he always tries to play the victim. Whenever somebody reacts to his video, he makes a 6-hour video or a 2-hour video responding to theirs and being like, this is what you said about me, by the way. Get the fuck out of here, man. We look at your Twitter page. Look at this. Pack it up, boys. The rats got a hold of this. Laugh my ass out. By the way, this is the person who's always bitching about drama slop content. This is the person who's always complaining about gacha tribalism, always complaining about drama in the gacha community. This is him on Twitter. Most modern gacha players know nothing of gameplay depth. This applies to both Wuwa Cooks and Hoyo Tart. It's just that Wuwa Cooks are more annoying about it because of their inferiority complex to Hoyo. Alright, let's start with you. This person says gacha gamers should be treated as 5th class citizens and cattle. You want a 7th class that badly, huh? Agreed. Wuwa players should watch this instead of that rat slop that St. Tontas and the rest of the rat pack shit out on a daily basis. This is the same guy. Always saying, I'm the one that's dishing out good content. If you want real gacha content, watch yours truly. Let me go ahead and play that part for you guys. Just so that you guys won't think I'm just saying this, you know, like just saying this out of my ass.
I'll do it. To end the video, I want to talk about one last thing. You may deduce, given what I've been talking about so far in this video and my propensity to call myself the god of gacha sometimes in my previous videos, that I unironically see myself as such, that I view myself as the savior of gacha games, and I look down upon the rest of you Gentiles from atop my ivory gacha tower with 18 floors to it and counting. If that's what you want to think of me, then hey, that's cool. I ain't got a problem. Psyche seems to think that too, so
Hold on, let me see.
if that's what you want to think of me, then hey, that's cool. I ain't got a problem. Psyche.
So this is what Psyche said. Hold up. Hey Tuhu. So I debated whether to contact you about this, but thought I'd give my 2 cents on the situation. I saw your latest video and thought it was a great watch. I think in an ideal scenario, everyone would want a content space where everyone has something unique to offer, except realistically, that's never happening, and I think deep down you know that. Something I think you should know is that I've heard of rumors from people connected to the inner circles of certain creators that label you as free content because to them, you're literally providing free content and feeding them. Literally, like that's what he doesn't understand. He's too stupid. He doesn't realize that he's free content. The more you keep making these dumbass videos, the more people will react to your videos like I'm doing right now, and we're just gonna shit on you because you just don't know what you're talking about. You have this superiority complex where you know everything, and if somebody says something you disagree with, you make a fucking 1-hour video crashing out over that one person you disagree with, and it's something so small. But anyways, let's continue. Drama bait, clickbait shields will always exist, not just in the gacha space. These people may look brain dead on the surface, but I can assure you, they're just businessmen that will simply do whatever it takes to increase their views and influence. To be honest, if I was them, I'd probably do similar things, just maybe to a less egregious level. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. When we look at your Do Not Abyss review, bro, come on. Anyways, it's a natural consequence of gacha going mainstream. Due to the profit motive, it's all but guaranteed that people will try to find ways to minimize effort and maximize profit. And I don't see what trying to police this simple reality is going to bring any sort of meaningful change. Exactly. I hope you can get past this invincible crusade you're fighting inside your head and see the futility of trying to be this guardian or savior of the gacha space. No, literally, like that's really what it comes down to when it comes to Tuhu. He has this weird idea that he is a fucking superhero. He's a superhero. It's 1v1000. He's going against everybody. He doesn't even realize that he's making drama with people who have no issues with him whatsoever. It's weird.
Seems to think that too, so you're not alone. Besides, people already call me like the god of unemployment and the god of beggars, mainly thanks to this trailer trash here. Actually,
I mean, it's the truth, bro. Like, let's you know it's the truth, man. You got exposed already. You literally begged. Let's not sit here and be stupid. You literally begged for views. You begged for him to engage with your videos. Come on.
I want to point out how funny I think it is that he's the unemployed one now that he's had to sell his house and his ass still banned off Twitch. So, hey, whatever you think.
What the fuck? Does bro not know that Tectone literally has another house right now? He sold his first house and moved to another house. What? And he's unemployed. I'm see what I'm talking. Like his mind is too far gone. It's like he doesn't even think anymore. It's like his brain turned off because he just played too many fucking gacha games. His brain is locked behind a fucking banner. That's the problem. His brain is locked behind a banner and he keeps on losing 50-50. And the more he loses 50-50, the more somebody takes a rock and throw it at his head. I don't know what's going on inside this dude's head. But it seems like he's just fucking talking at this point because he knows deep down inside that nobody fucks with him anymore because you got exposed.
Think of me, that's cool. Free country where I'm from, so they say. So that means that people have the freedom to be fucking retarded too. That Andrew Tate wannabe from before is a perfect example. But let me make one thing very fucking clear here. My number one goal is to help people get into gacha games and enjoy.
And that's why I have no fucking respect for you, bro. Why the fuck would you want people to get into gacha games? I would never recommend somebody to get into gacha games. I would never help somebody get into gacha games. And this is where the moral superiority complex comes from. He believes that he's on top of everybody because, oh, I'm doing this to help people play gacha games. He actually thinks that's a good thing. So saying this doesn't help your case at all. It doesn't make you better than anybody. It really doesn't. I'm trying to help people play gacha games. Congratulations. You're helping people gamble. You're helping people get into the gacha genre where they're spending mad fucking money just to not get anything in return, just to lose 50-50. You're helping people play games that revolve around characters locked behind $400.
them for what they are without being destructive to themselves or others. For
Coming from the guy who's alright, bro.
example, recently on stream, I had a dude who found my YouTube channel just randomly while I was streaming Wuwa because the algorithm somehow recommended it to him, and he was like, "Whoa, oh shit, what's this game?" Right? Look, it looks cool, and
Okay, cool. If somebody came into your chat and said, "Oh, this game looks great, can I play it?" Cool, that's great. Why the fuck are you gonna sit here and shit on other CCs because you think that you're above them because you're trying to help people play gacha games? Oh, I'm better than you because heh, I'm helping people play gacha games. Hey, that's why.
I was like, "It's called Wuthering Waves. You should try it. You should try it out if it looks cool." And now he is. On top of grinding Wuwa now, thanks to his friend, he's now checking out other gachas like Nikkei and Zenless. And whenever he's got questions about those games, I answer them for him because.
And now bro's a fucking addict. Congrats. I don't know if he is, but the chances of him being an addict now and spending a fuck ton of money on these games, it's a very high possibility, really high chance that he is an addict now. Like, once again, bro, like, he's trying to make it seem as if he's better. He's better than everybody because of his goals.
Because I already play all of them. I do this not because I think I'm the only one fit for the job, but because I'm the only one who wants to.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. You guys see, right? You guys see what I'm saying? Content policing. When you look at his channel, this is all he's doing. Dolphins log, Whales log, just showing his account, playing with characters. Bro, just accept reality. Just accept the facts. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. If people cared, then they would watch this, but they clearly don't care. That's what he doesn't want to accept. It's like he's coping. He's like, man, a lot of people care, man. That's why I'm making this. Cool. If you want to do it, by all means, go ahead. Do it. But don't sit here and project and shit talk other CCs for not doing the same thing as you. It's like, it's just pointless, bro. Like, at the end of the day, content creators have the freedom to do whatever the fuck they want. You can criticize their content. That's cool. But what you're doing right now is you're pretty much saying that, oh, you're not a real content creator. You're not a real gacha content creator. I don't really care. Like, if you don't see me as a gacha content creator, I don't give a fuck. I think that's a good thing. But you're like, oh, you're not a real content creator because you're not helping people like me. You don't have a goal like me.
I am just a guy who likes gacha a lot. Some may say a bit too much, but
Good for you. Good for you. I'm happy for you that you like gacha games. Congratulations. Keep that to yourself. I don't know who asked, but keep that to yourself.
it's precisely because I spent a ton of time playing these stupid gamble games, and at one point also spent a lot of money on them too, that lets me say the shit I've said so far, why ultimately the
So you have to spend a fuck ton of money on these games to say what he's saying. You have to spend a lot of money. You have to be a mindless consumer in order for you to talk about these games. Are you kidding me?
type of shit comes out of my mouth weighs more than whatever dog shit comes out of the others.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. That's it right there. And my point stands. That's literally the whole point of his video. What I'm saying matters the most because I play more games than you. I spend money on these games, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. You don't spend money on these games. You don't play 15 gacha games like me, so you don't know what you're talking about. Everything you're saying is dog shit. And you guys see how he's constantly flip-flopping, right? 1 second he's like, oh, you don't play a lot of gacha games, so you can't say anything about these games. Then the other second he's like, well, you don't really need to play a lot of these gacha games in order for you to, say anything about them. You don't have to play like 15 gacha games like me. You don't have to do that. And then again, you didn't say, I spend money on these games. I play all these games. Chatters come to me and tell me and ask me, what is this game? And I recommend them these gacha games. So therefore, what I say holds more weight to what you're saying. Elitist. Let's finish this part right here because I really want to show you guys what he said here.
What makes it even more sad is that I should not be the only one like this. There are other
No one fucking cares. I'm sorry, man. Sorry to break it to you. Nobody fucking cares. It's so sad how he thinks that people are actually going to take him seriously. Nobody fucking cares.
creators out there who also have invested a lot of their own resources, be it time or money or both, into
That's them. That's them. If they want to spend a fuck ton of money on these predatory games, that's them. That's their problem.
gacha games, and yet they stick to their own audiences. And even for the CCs who
Content policing.
haven't put in like a ton of time or money into gacha games, they can at least show more interest in gacha as a genre and strive to learn more about it.
No, I don't need to. I don't need to take out a fucking textbook and read how gacha games work when I already know how they fucking work. I don't need to do all of that. He's trying to make this shit complex when it's really not, bro. It's just simple. Oh, I see a character. Oh, I pull for them. Oh, if I can't get them, then that's my content. I don't have content for that update, so I have to wait for the next update. That's literally it, bro. And I don't care if there's a gacha game out there where you have a fuck ton of content. I don't care. I'm worried about the games I'm playing right now. And the only gacha game I'm currently playing right now is Wua. That's the only game I'm playing right now, so that's the only game I'm worried about. I'm not gonna sit here and worry about other games that I don't even fucking play. I'm not gonna force myself to play another game so I can go ahead and satisfy you and satisfy the gacha god and ask for your permission to make videos criticizing gacha games. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here, man.
I mean, it is their job to play gacha, right? If a guy like me can work 5 to 8 hours on a side hustle, still come back home to stream 18 different gacha games, surely they can take some time out of their day to diversify their own gacha resumes too, right? And they do.
Gacha resume? Okay, we're done, bro. Let me go ahead and just fucking switch the video here. Gacha resumes? This nigga's a fucking clown, man. Look, I tried to be nice, man. You're a fucking clown. I can't take you seriously. If anybody takes this clown seriously, bro, I don't take you seriously either. This guy's a fucking retard. He is. He's a fucking retard. But yeah, that's it for this video. This is the first and last time I'm gonna mention this guy, and like I know he's gonna make another video reacting to my video because he already said he's gonna make another video calling out CCs like me. I don't really fucking care. This guy's a lost cause, bro. Like this fucking ego he has where he's above it all. He knows what he's talking about. He has a goal. He's helping people play gacha games. So, he's morally superior. Like, get that cheesy shit out of here, man. Get that out of here. All you're doing is moral grandstanding and trying to make it seem as if you're a god. You literally have this god complex. And it's weird. A lot of people are telling you that it's weird, it's unhealthy, and you are mentally ill. You have a problem. You do. You have a fucking problem.